You're now locked in to Trucking with LoShawn Parks Podcast Show. Come on, tell them about all the places you've gone to. Breaking down the trucking industry from entrepreneurship, fleet building, and money management.
I got a hustler spirit. I get it.
Whether you're a new CDL driver or a veteran who's been doing it for years.
Took it to another level.
Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it.
Bring them out.
Now here's your host, LoShawn Parks.
Ride with us.
Let's go.
All right. What's going on to each and every person that's watching this right now live? I appreciate you, each and every one of y'all. Bring my chat up so I can see who all in the building right now. Big ups to Jacob King, Lionel Lawson. See you guys stepping in. And to my wife as well, always in the building first. Marcus Lockhart. What's going on? Shout out to each and every one of y'all. My drink of the day, Wizine, all right? Because wine is good for the spirit, for the soul, for the mind, keeps you level. This video is not going to be that long, all right? This podcast video is not going to be that long. Why? I'm in a bowling league, so my bowling tournament starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to run this for about a good hour. All right. It's 5:05 Eastern Standard Time right now on, what is today? Tuesday, June 15th, mid-month. I think that a lot of people are going to be able to find value in this conversation that I'm about to have. I probably won't even have enough time to even bring in callers. But I feel like this is something that needs to be said because there are a lot of individuals in the content sector of YouTube that we call trucking that have lost and are lost. Anyway, that's what we're gonna talk about. Okay, so to everybody that's here, I want to say you guys already know what up, though.
Hello, motherfucker.
Yeah, make sure that you guys are definitely hitting the like button, because you guys know how I feel about my likes. Here's the thing: if my likes do not match half of my interaction, then we take a pause. Stop talking. All right, play some music for y'all. Some of y'all may like it. Some of y'all may not like it. Hey, I don't care. All right. Working on my algorithm. You guys know that if you watch my last podcast that I did yesterday. So I'm working on myself as far as trying to get in the algorithm with the cussing and all this other stuff. Plus, I've hired a manager over my channel to help with the growing process of it. All right. So this is what the person who manages my channel says that needs to be worked on. And no, it's not. I didn't sell my channel to anybody. It's just somebody who understands SEO, understands algorithm in YouTube, and knows how to look up search words and stuff like that. All right. So that my channel can reach a broader sector. All right. Am I interested in growing? Absolutely. I wouldn't have spent all the money on this equipment if I wasn't taking it or trying to take it to another level. All right. I want to offer something that I do not see in the trucking space anywhere. And that is a Monday through Friday show, speaking to you guys as the people, bringing you guys as the people onto the channel, asking questions, me giving my answers, my input to it, me bringing news articles. And this is on a daily basis, Monday through Friday. Once again, I don't do videos on the weekend. Those are the days that I will be enjoying for myself, allow you guys to enjoy for yourself as well. But the level of content that I want to bring is, once again, informative, can make you guys some money, be something that you can pass on to the next driver in case they're not watching this channel. Maybe you can refer them to watching this channel. Maybe you could share it out. It always helps out the channel is to be active and maybe even share it out. If not, hit the like button. The like button is absolutely free, costs you nothing. That's the only thing that I ask. If you want your question or whatever you want to say to me brought to my attention in that part of the regular or part of the chat, then this is where you come in and you do a super chat, highlight your comment. I read it out, put it up here bring it to the forefront. We talk about it. All right. If you do feel so kindly and friendly as to donate to this channel, you may do so with either the super chat, or you may do so with my Cash App. All right. Which I'll put a banner up here. For those that may not know, hey, Lo, what is your Cash App? All right. Simple. It's right there. All right. That will not make or break or move my channel. If you do send one, it is greatly appreciated. It goes towards the hard work that I am going to start putting into this, getting my channel back popping, getting it back to the level I want it to be at. I want to reach as many people as possible. That's the whole purpose and point of why I'm doing what I'm doing, is to help people and to reach as many people as possible. And I can't get that done without the audience's support and help by liking, sharing, and subscribing and hitting the bell. All right. Pretty simple. Now, you guys could probably see the thumbnail to this video here today. And that is that I probably meant to say you are your biggest or your own enemy instead of your own enemy. Moved a little fast right there on that one. Okay. Don't worry. Management to come through and clean that up. Probably, more than likely. It's the whole purpose of me paying for her for that. But you are your own enemy. All right. And I see this across the sector of content creators that's in the trucking space, the niche that we have going on in trucking. Here's what everybody wants to say. I want to see everybody do good. I want to see everybody do better. I want to see everybody this. I want to see everybody do that. And if you could get something, blah, 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 blah. Thing that eats me up about these people. And here's the deal. LoShawn shows support across the board, or at least I try to. If I know about your channel on YouTube and you're in the content space of trucking, I try to subscribe to your channel to show support. All right. What I can't stand from these other content creators is they'll try to use this notion that, oh, I don't watch these other people. I unsubscribe from these people. Did you really? Or is that something to make you feel better? Is that something, or are you trying to get nostalgia points from your audience? Yeah, he ain't a real person. Don't follow him. And so many of these people in the comment section don't even know what real is because they've been living fake the whole life. So instead of you at least being honest with yourself, you put on a show to 52 pump fake these people, knowing damn well that y'all watch everybody's channels. But y'all sit here and say, y'all don't watch them. It was sent to me. It wasn't sent to you. How many people really have enough time to where they're sending out these videos to these people? I find it false. You know about it because you're some way, somehow, some form, some fashion, you're connected to them via some type of their social media, whether it's their Instagram, whether it's their YouTube, whether it's their Facebook, something. And most of the time with content creators, if we're posting on one platform, more than likely we're posting the same exact thing on all of our platforms. That's the reality. That's truth. But I can't stand when I hear other content creators say that they don't support. And I support a lot of y'all channels. Salute, Command Sergeant Major. I see you in the building. I support a lot of y'all channels. And then when I go watch y'all video and y'all content and I hear that y'all name drop certain channels that y'all watch because y'all ego is in the damn way, instead of being honest with yourself and saying, you know what, yeah, I support that. Not saying that you have to agree with everything that person says that you watch, because that's the purpose, right? Is you could learn a lot. As they say, you could learn a lot from a smart person, a wise person. You can also learn a lot from a dummy. That don't mean that you unsubscribe, because now if you unsubscribe from that, where are you learning at? You cut the keys for you to learn. It's bogus. I can't stand it. Y'all know y'all watch everybody's channel. So when you try to sit here and sector off who you do support and who you don't support, once again, I ask the question, are you telling that lie to your audience, or are you telling that lie to yourself? Because you know that camera cut off, you still subscribe to each and every last one of them. How do I know that you are? Because how else do you know what's going on? Because here's the thing. If you didn't know what was going on in the trucking sector of YouTube, right? And I can tell which content creators don't know, because guess what? They would make their content and it wouldn't have nothing to do relative to what anybody else is talking about. Because every time somebody says something, it's going to spark a nerve somehow, some way, whether you agree with it or you don't. Somewhere along that content, you ain't going to agree with everything that person says. And what you going to do? Go make a video. But then you'll be the first one to claim that you didn't know nothing about this. I don't even subscribe to them. You ain't being honest with yourself, man. As adults, they say that when you were a child, you did childish things. When you became an adult, you did an adult things. Part of being an adult is to learn to grow up and start being honest with yourself. Children lie. Trust me, I got an array of them. All right? They lie all the time. They lie about everything. Yo, who knocked the drink down? So can't none of y'all tell me who did it? That'd be snitching. Snitching. All I asked was who knocked the drink down. And it reminds me of what goes on in the YouTube sector today. I just want to know who do y'all have to front for? These people in the chat? No, it can't be these people in the chat who don't give a damn about you. Won't take a bullet for you. Wouldn't care if your business went belly up today. Wouldn't care if you lost your job today. They ain't sending you nothing. They might send you a couple of dollars for Cash App. Where they at after that, though? Is any of them filling out the application? Is any of them going on the job interview for you? So where it comes down to is it's best to be real with yourself, because once you become real with yourself, you can become real with these people. You don't have to put on a facade and a fake. I don't fake for nobody. Like I said, I don't have a reason to come on here and lie to y'all. One, you only lie to people that you're scared of. And I said this yesterday, I ain't scared of nobody on here, on this camera. Please. Kidding me? It serves me best to be honest with you guys and let you take it how you going to take it, whether you like it or you don't. It's not my problem. End of the night. That's your problem if you don't like the content. Keep it simple with yourself. Don't subscribe. I don't subscribe to things that's going to, or people that pisses me off. I don't. And there's none of the content creators in the trucking space that can piss me off, honestly. Okay. None of y'all. And I support each and every one of y'all. And I'll be the first one, raise my hand here, because it doesn't seem like anybody else is honest enough to tell y'all or to tell their public or their platform that they do. They subscribe. They watch. Once again, when you was a child, you did childish things. When you're an adult, you do adult things. You don't need validation from the chat. You don't need no validation from them on who you can sub to and who you can't sub to, or who you can watch and who you can't watch. You don't need not. Please. You think just because Trucker Brown and a trucker named Jay don't get along that I don't subscribe to both of them? I subscribe to both of them. You think because Guilty throws shots at me all day that I don't subscribe to him? I subscribe to him. I could throw shots back at Guilty, say he got the whiskers for a mustache. You talk about my hairline. Hey, Guilty look like whiskers. It looked like his mustache is whiskers from a rat. It's all love, though. We could throw shot. It's cool. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to being an adult, that don't hurt me, man. And I ain't ashamed to say I still watch you. I still rock with you. I like your content. Do I agree with everything you do? No. But who does? What adult agrees with everything another adult does? And if you do agree with everything another adult does, then you're not an adult. You're a child. Super chat just came through. Let me acknowledge my super chats because that is important to me. TBE Trucking, $4.99 super chats, states, like I said, you were the brains of the operation. Appreciate it. Oh. I appreciate that, TBE. And that's another thing. I'm glad you bring that up. That brings a valid point for me. I got people that won't subscribe to me, that won't watch my channel because of who my association is with. Y'all, some people won't subscribe to me because me and Trucker Brown is cool. Do I agree with everything Trucker Brown says? Hell to the no. And I told him about that before. But at the end of the day, that's a grown man. He gonna make his decisions. He gonna speak how he want to speak. I can't tell picture me or picture any adult telling another grown person how to talk or how to think. Are you kidding me? You looking for the smoke? because adults tell children how to move. A man can't tell another man how to move. Only thing he could do is say, all right, bro, this is what my advice to you. Once again, I can't make you change nothing because you are who you are. But some of y'all don't subscribe to me because of my affiliation with Trucker Brown. And here's the problem. Just because you don't agree with what Trucker Brown says and you don't subscribe to me, do you know how much valuable information you're missing out on? It's a stupid idea to not subscribe to LoShawn Parks when I have shown nothing but progression in this industry for 8 years that I've been in it. Taking something that was looked upon as failure and got a lot of guys a bag. Took something that was talked about that you couldn't excel and exceed in and turned it into a fleet to where my fleet currently right now grosses over $3.2 million a year. But I ain't the guy you want to listen to, right? Don't let your emotions stop your blessings because you're emotional. And a lot of y'all men need to check y'all emotions at the door. If you claim yourself as being a business owner and about your business, you need to learn how to separate personal from business. Understand where you're getting your blessings from. Oh, because I don't mess with Trucker Brown. I ain't messing with LoShawn. They clowns. They all their whole camp over there stupid. Really? Really? It can't be that the whole camp is stupid. And just because you don't agree with one individual over there, one bad apple doesn't not ruin a bunch. And I'm not even saying that Trucker Brown is a bad apple. Some of y'all feel the way that you feel about him. Me, whenever he talks something that I don't like, I don't pay it no mind. But at the end of the day, has he helped a lot of y'all get into the trucking industry? You fucking right he has. And it disappoints me to hear some of y'all come out and claim a person that was your idol all of a sudden become your rival. It's disappointing, man. It's disappointing. It ain't that everybody else is the enemy. The problem is you're your own enemy. You're fighting yourself. You're going against the grain. You're lying to yourself. You ain't being honest with yourself. It's okay for grown men, once again, to have a disagreement, a misunderstanding. Shit happens. It's life. It won't be the first time. And let me tell you, in case you ain't heard, it won't be the last one. Y'all on here entertaining bullshit over money. Y'all, what do you say, Shay? They picking bullshit over money.
I'm a clown.
Kidding me? Some of y'all picking bullshit over money. I said this before. Yo, listen. My man Jay said, I should be number one on everybody's list. As much information as I've given out, we'll see what happens when this information no longer exists. If you got a problem with a man, you handle that like a man. Do I like what TB did about the situation with a trucker named Jay? No. Should have handled it like a man. Call that man. Do I like the way that a trucker named Jay handled it in response? No. Should have called that man. Stop putting the shit on fucking wax. A lot of people are like, yo, how you got so much respect for TB? One, TB ain't never crossed me publicly on a platform. And likewise, this is how me and his relationship or friendship is where it's at. What up, Dirty Broke? I see you in the building. And I get it. Listen, I've been friends with Trucker Brown for fucking 8 years. 7, somewhere like that. Is he a stubborn dude? You damn right he is. You damn right he is. Do I like everything that he does? No, I don't. But just because there's one person in a bunch that you don't like, that means you stop kicking it with everybody? Or you stop listening to everybody else? Because there's a lot of valuable information that come from people that's within his circle, i.e., one being me. I come on here, I drop dimes for y'all all the time. Tell y'all about stocks, tell y'all about sports betting, tell y'all about cryptocurrency, tell y'all about trucking, tell you about leasing, tell you if you want to be an owner operator, how the proper channels of going about doing it, taking the proper steps to being successful in this industry and not bellying up. I can't stand when these other content creators come on here and say, I don't watch that person. I don't subscribe to that person. You're a fucking liar. I'll look you in you're a liar, dog. Like I said, I could tell when people are watching other trucking content because either they will throw directly or indirectly quotes from a video, scenes from a video, actions from a video, and then it's got the nerve to sit there and say they don't subscribe or they don't watch. Please stop, man. Because let me tell you something. If you didn't watch all of that BS, all the BS that pop off, not to plug anybody else's channels, but I'm checking out everybody's channel, like I said, because I watch everybody's channel. You got content, and I know about your content. I'm going to watch you on YouTube. Because I truly show support to the industry that I'm in. And I like to know how other people think. But here's the deal. It's certain channels you can tell that don't watch what other truck drivers do. Because their content isn't based around it at all. Trucking with Tay. Me and Trucking with Tay used to rock with each other. He was coming up in the game at Maverick. Spoke with him a couple of times via Messenger or messages or whatever on YouTube. But you could tell that he don't watch that stuff. That he don't watch what's going on outside because his content shows that he don't watch what everybody else is doing. That's a fact right there, Apocalypse. I gotta bring that up. LoShawn does do battlefield circulation across YouTube. Facts. I'm just trying to make it to where, listen, y'all don't got a lot to kick it. If you want to speak out about a situation that another driver may have said, content creator, that's cool. That's cool. We get it. But don't lie and be like, yeah, I don't subscribe to him. I don't subscribe to it. How can we find you? How can we find you a valid when if you didn't know nothing about it or you didn't subscribe about it? Because let me tell you something. People ain't sending these videos to y'all like that on the left and right. They not. Most time people in the chat, they watching the video. They ain't, or they may send a message or two. They ain't sending it every single time something pop off. Hey, yo, look, this is popping off. Look what they not doing that. I find that hard to believe. Because that's me being a grown man. And as a grown adult, I know that grown folks, if you're truly grown and you're maturing about your business, do you really got time to be passing the word? And then if those people, to my content creators, if anybody is passing you word that another video is being talked about you and they pass you the word, I would definitely call that partner of yours suspect, a little sussy. Because children do that. A grown man may get on the phone and say, hey, did you got a problem with such and such? You go take a look at the video. But if they passing links all the time, it's a little sussy. I just want y'all to be honest, man. I rock with all y'all. Every content creator, like I said, once again, that I know of, that makes content, I rock with y'all. Great freight sage logic. Good, informative brother. Good, informative brother. Why are y'all not going to get that information? Why he don't have more subs than what he has? It's beside me. Why he don't have more people in his live when he's interacting? It's beside me. Y'all will want to fulfill the drama because it's entertaining. But I'm here to tell you, entertainment don't pay your family shit. Like DMX said on Belly, God rest DMX. Books can't feed my shorty. Drama can't feed your shorty. I understand. It makes you happy inside. You get a good chuckle. That's cool. But it's up here. End of the day, it's up here. Is what's going to elevate you to the next level. Wealth. I hear people say this all the time. Ugh. Save your money and put it in a bank. It's the best thing to do. It's not. Wealthy people don't have the word save in their vocabulary. I didn't know if you knew that. But let me educate you. They don't. How wealthy people get wealthier and stay wealthy is they take their money and they reinvest. Other options. Other investments. They're not sitting there talking about, oh, it's about what you save and how much you got in the bank. No, they don't. Wealthy people don't save. Wealthy people invest. Broke people save because they want to see their money. That's the reason why. It's a difference. Maybe you missed what I said. Let me say it again for you so the ones in the back can hear. Public service announcement. Wealthy people invest, broke people save. If you didn't understand that, don't worry about it. You ain't on the road to being wealthy. Because I rock with y'all. I rock with each person that makes YouTube content. I do. Once again, like I said, if I know about you, I'll go and check out your video. Because it's the support level. I can't stand to see people in the niche that we are in, niche, potato. How are these guys learning anything? How are you helping any of these guys out? With the back and forth, with the I know secrets about you and you know secrets about that's bullshit. If a man tells you something, you take that shit to the grave with you. Man to man. I'm tired of y'all getting on these platforms and telling and talking like a bunch of little bitches. Bring this up right here, Silence of Secrecy. I'm gonna read it out. It looks like it's pretty dope. I'm gonna read it. People with money don't talk about it because they know wolves are watching. Don't know which lane you in, but I keep it a buck on everything I say. Never let a wolf have an idea where you stand. I don't talk about money. I talk to y'all about investments. Silence and Secrecy, my lane is pretty clear. I talk to y'all about investments. I try to get y'all to put y'all money in the right place to make y'all money do what? Generational wealth. That's what Lo has been about the whole entire time. I don't get on here and show y'all bank statements. For what? I don't get on here and show y'all settlements. Y'all ever noticed? Have y'all ever seen a settlement? A settlement from a carrier? A settlement from me running my truck for a week? Like how these other people want to get on here and show settlements and show paychecks? I don't show that. That's people who got money that want everybody to know they got money. I try to tell you to take your money and invest it in stuff. I give you ideas and I show you avenues of how I took $1,000, which by the way, I'll go ahead and show you guys this because it's real. It's real money. It's real investment. Today, $15,286. Know what it was yesterday? 14. Another $1,000 on top in one day off $1,000 investment. Something you could do. I told everybody yesterday, go grab this stock right here. How many people went and grabbed it? This shit went up 20% yesterday. 20%. I put this one out yesterday too, telling people about the freaking market and the market value at $1.7 trillion right now for the coins, for crypto. Volume at 138.6 billion. I show investments. Dog, I tell y'all about going out and getting trucks. Investments. I don't talk about settlements and you go over here and you get this money and the money, this is money, that over there. I don't talk about that shit. Just like I try to tell people all the time on my channel, don't ask me what carrier I'm at. It ain't going to help you none. None. Because I hustle different. I'm a stand-up dude, the same dude that you see on this camera. If you meet me in person and people that know me know I talk exactly the same way in person. I act exactly the same way in person. Camera on, camera off. This is who Lo is. I'll take a picture with you. I'll smile with you. And you can even ask any of my drivers if they ain't here right now. Listen, if you don't do your job properly, I'm on that ass. I don't care if you know me from YouTube. You've been watching my YouTube channel for 6-7 years. You don't come over here and you don't perform, man, I will fire you. Because I'm about my business. End of the day. And I'm trying to put y'all in a perspective to be about your business. We all could learn from each other. Each one teach one. Pull the next man up. Instead of talking about lease trucks versus cash trucks. A fucking stupid topic at itself. I don't get into that argument no more because it's stupid. And anybody who entertains it is dumb. I'm sorry. I'm looking you right in your eyes right now because it's a camera. If you was here in person, I look in your eyes and tell you the argument between cash trucks and lease truck is dumb. Because if you're getting money being a lease operator and it's good enough for you, you're winning. If you get money as an owner operator with a cash truck and you feel like you winning in that situation, then you winning. If you're a local driver or a company driver and it's good enough for your family and it's taking care of your family, you winning. Y'all get into arguments and debates over shit that's stupid. Oh, I'm making more over here at this carrier than you. I'm getting 70%. You're getting 80%. I'm getting 90%. I'm getting 100%. Oh, you're getting 65%. Oh, I got oversized loads. You got small loads. Oh, I only carry 20,000 pounds. Oh, I carry 30,000 pounds. It's stupid. In the grand scheme of shit, these brokers don't care about none of that. The way money moves in the market with trucking, don't nobody care about none of that. You think that the fucking broker asks you, is your truck leased or are you an owner operator? You think when you pull up to the shipper, they asking you, are you leasing your truck or do you own your title? And y'all got the nerve to be sitting here arguing about stupid shit. For what purpose? Nostalgia. Whose cock is bigger than the other's cock? A bunch of, I don't want to defend, so I ain't going to say it. All right? A bunch of stupid shit. If leasing didn't work or wasn't beneficial for both parties, you think one party would only do it? You think a mega carrier would only offer it? If the driver wasn't profitable? Because if the driver wasn't able to make no money off of a lease, then how the fuck is the carrier going to make money and be able to keep them in the truck? So it got to make sense somewhere. And this is the shit y'all missing. Bomb dropped for my fucking self. Cats got me on one tonight, man. Because I hate to see the content creators be like this. I do. Did I used to dabble in the shit? I did. But I outgrew that. I wouldn't even say I dabbled in it for a long period of time. Because even when I was at a mega carrier pulling for Prime, I'm still sitting there trying to educate y'all. I move on past Prime, I'm still trying to educate y'all. And I say this all the time, the same ones who say I was supposed to fail and he's going to go belly up. He's going to be filing bankrupt. They look up and I'm at 12 fucking goddamn trucks going to 15. Before the year lets out. Fuck it. Fuck around with me. I might do it before the goddamn quarter lets out. I stay pushing. Because you know what motivates me? My family. And I don't have to fake in front or pull no jacks for none of y'all. I tell y'all the good, the bad. I tell y'all when I'm fucked up in the game. I tell y'all when I was on the spot market the first time with my fleet, I fucking lost my shirt. I lost $50,000-$60,000 on top of what the investors had already gave me for the first 5 trucks to try to keep the fleet going. I told you that. So ain't nothing that none of y'all could ever use against me. And I'm still standing here 12 trucks strong. I done seen other fleets come and go. Out the door. I'm still here. But some of y'all, pride is in the way that y'all just won't give that boy the credit. And I could talk my shit like my man Phil just said. Why? Because I'm a living proof that I'm success. Whether you believe it or you don't. I don't see none of y'all other ones got 12 trucks leasing. Just a stroke of a pen. Well, let me see you start stroking the fucking pen. The disrespect I get. And this ain't me shooting at nobody. It's just me speaking facts. See how calm I get back? It's just me speaking facts to y'all. And the real ones that has been rocking with me for a long time, that have seen my journey for the years I've done, can understand this. If you knew around here, you ain't gonna understand because you hopped in when I was already at 8, 9 trucks. Where was you at when I had the red mid-roof Freightliner back at Prime? Where was you when I jackknifed that joint with my wife in the truck? Could have lost our lives. Where was you at when I got the LSU Peterbilt and that shit had electrical issues? Was in the shop all the fucking goddamn time. Cost me an arm and a leg. Out of all that I learned. I know what the key thing was that I learned from it. If it don't kill you, it only make you stronger. And that's a fact. If it don't kill you, it only make you stronger. And when it comes to getting a check cut, like I said, the brokers don't ask, is your truck leased or owned? The shippers don't ask, is your truck leased or owned? They don't ask, do you got a title or are you paying on the truck? They don't ask none of that shit. You know why people come work for me? Because people see the sincerity in me. They know they're coming to work for somebody that's going to try to teach them. They're coming to work for somebody who has a proven success record in trucking. Whether it's off of leasing, whether it's off of lease a fleet, whether it's off of whatever. It's a proven record. That's why people come work with me at Parks Motor Group. Ain't no secret. It ain't that, oh, Lowe's just paying astronomical. I got people coming to take salaries. Why they coming to take salaries? Because they want the consistency in trucking. What I've been telling y'all and preaching to y'all about for years. The problem with the trucking industry is the inconsistency, especially when it comes to pay. You provide consistent pay for people, you have a low turnover rate. Drivers going to leave anyway, regardless. You'll lose a driver for a penny. That's a fact. I've had it happen. Silence is secrecy. Let me bring you back up because I appreciate you for being here. And I'm not arguing with you. I just want to let you know. States, I won't argue with you, but I know for a fact I done told y'all gazillion times on game and how to move, but y'all ain't want to listen. And that was when you was at Prime. But since I ain't have a page, it fucked me. No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. A lot of people give advice, right? And silence of secrecy, you should know this because you're an adult. Sometimes the best form of learning is to what? Fall on your ass yourself. Failure yourself, right? How many times have we told our children, don't touch the stove, the shit is hot? Guess what? They're going to try your gangster and they're going to touch the stove. Let me see if what you're talking about is real. Damn. So I'm not on here to tell people to praise me by any means or any stretch of the imagination. What I'm telling people is I've shown improved a journey when so many people, according to their record, I shouldn't even be standing or sitting, shall I say, where I'm at right now. I should be a company driver somewhere, or I should be still pulling for a mega carrier. Silence of secrecy. What is this? Is this somebody in the chat you're talking to? I'm confused because I don't see where our dialogue has gone left. I don't see I mean, I see where you're sitting here saying, nah, fuck you, won't say no more. Young niggas too hard to listen and won't do internet tough talk. Is that towards me? I, I'm a little confused because tough talk, I don't see where that came from. Or who's or who's even, if you're speaking about me, because I thought that me and you was having a dialogue here for a second. So I don't know who's talking tough. I believe that everything that I stated was fact. I don't know. Maybe he's talking to somebody else. Smitty says somebody else. Yeah, I don't know who he's dog. The reality is this. People could tell people a gajillion times what not to do and what to do. And I've told people this before. The best form of learning is for a person to fuck up on their own. Okay? Simple. That's the best form of learning, is to fail at something and you know what not to do again. So one can't get mad. I don't get mad if people don't take my advice. That's on you to figure out. Oh, you say he's talking to you, Apocalypse? Okay. Well, like I said, I didn't, was he referring to you, Apocalypse? I see where you said, nah, he talking to me. Same, he's solid. Okay. I didn't know. Like I said, silence is secret. If you still in here, I was just a little thrilled by where that went. That's why I was like, wait a minute, talking to somebody else. But still, end of the day, is that one has to learn on their own. It don't matter how many mentors they got. All right, there we go. We back. All right, but what I was saying is that it don't matter how many mentors a person has. Period. I still do firmly believe that a person is going to react and do what they want to do by learning it on their own. And that's my thoughts. And the only thing that I'm passionate about is that I was told that I was going to fall wayside and that I'm still fucking here, defeating the odds, according to some, defeating the odds. And I'm proud of what I have accomplished. And can't nobody take that from me, regardless. I don't know how many likes I got in here. Can I get a moderator to give me a like check on that? Because when you're doing StreamYard, you can't even see the likes on here. I mean, you can see how many people view, but you can't see the likes. Yeah, for sure, Corey. See, sometimes people need a stern talking to, right? I do believe in that. Sometimes you got to get loud. You got to get vicious. 68, thanks, Freight. Thanks, Sage. You got to get loud. You got to get vicious. Now, I don't even have half of the interaction right now. So my likes is, I'm not feeling it. All right, 154 people watching, 68 likes. I need to get the likes up. We need to have at least half interaction on the like button compared to the amount of people watching. I got you, Apocalypse. Yeah, like I said, I was confused on. I'm like, yo, but wait, where you? You know what I mean? He was coming left field, but yeah, put some pressure on that like button for me. How many likes I got? 81 now, Sage? Where we at? That's about half interaction. We're good. But here's the deal, right? People are going to doubt you for a long time. Why? Because misery loves company. You have to understand this. And sometimes, and even Apocalypse and any former soldier that's in here, or even current active duty can relate. Sometimes drill sergeant gotta get in your ass. Sometimes command sergeant major gotta get in your ass. Sometimes first sergeant gotta get in your ass. Sometimes platoon sergeant gotta get in your ass to let you know how firm and how stern this issue is, or how important this issue is. They ain't being firm and mean to you. They're just being direct and letting you know like the importance of this and how much of importance I need you to take it, soldier. Because this could mean life or death, especially if you're out there in the battlefield. He can't talk to you with a sweet, nice voice. Hey, listen, man, it's your choice if you want to, pull out your M16, put on your flak vest, that's your choice. You could, you don't got to wear your Kevlar, you don't got to, dig your foxhole, none of that, just stand up for the, no, listen, soldier, this is what you got to do. X, execute it. And the reason he's telling you that is because it's something that's going to save not only your life, but his life and everybody's life in the squadron. That's what I learned. The key thing that I learned in the military is integrity, and also how to take honor and responsibility. That's why whenever something's my problem, I take full responsibility. I could look myself in the mirror and take responsibility because I have integrity. I have honor. I have respect. And this is why, in my belief, I feel like every person, just like how the German military is, each person should do 2 years service in the military. As soon as they finish high school, go do 2 years. I think if our country was to do that, it would be a lot better of a place because people would learn discipline, people would learn respect, people would learn honor, they'll learn chain of commands, all of that. That's just my opinion. Not everybody will agree with that, but if I was president, I would damn sure make everybody have to serve a minimum of 2 years. As soon as you graduate high school, you're gone. Or as soon as you turn 18 to 20, you're in service because of the core values that it's going to teach you. The military has made me the man I am today. And I see people that is of the same age as me that hasn't had military service. Sad story, sad situation. They not men. They still boys. Still doing immature shit, still doing boy shit. That's my opinion. Father D, I see you. What's your first general order, man? I haven't been in service when I get out. 2002? Or no, I went in 2002 and I got out in 04 of March. I got out medical discharge. Not that I wanted to get out. I tore my ACL, MCL, and meniscus in my knee from doing PT. I got a medical discharge. If I wouldn't have got that medical discharge, I would have did 20 years in the military. I loved it. I loved everything about the military. I love the benefits. I love the camaraderie. I did. I loved it. I was in there. Before I went in, I was young and dumb, wasn't doing shit. So, yeah. Yeah, I know Michael Flemings is voluntary. It's always been voluntary if you're talking about military, unless they're going to pull a draft. And we're not going to, well, I'm not going to say we're not ever going to, but we're a long ways from that. That's for another story, Larry Young said the veterans or the military don't want to take care of the veterans and they don't pay no good money. They take care of me. I'm a veteran. I got my VA benefits, everything. They take care of me. I can't say the same. I go in to get my to see my doctor. I do my checkups. Yeah, my whole family is military. My dad is retired, 22 years, promotable sergeant first class. My mom was in the military. My brother was in the military. I was in the military. My uncle was in the military. Like, we're a military family. I've been to Germany, El Paso, Texas at Fort Blitz. Where else we went to? Back to Germany, Frankfurt. Where else we went to? Yeah, it was just basically Texas, El Paso, Texas at Fort Blitz, Frankfurt over in Germany, I think twice, two tours. And then when I was stationed in Louisiana at Fort Polk, Louisiana. So yeah, I did AIT at Fort Lee in Virginia, and I did my basic training at Fort Jackson. Yes, for sure, Apocalypse. I'm a veteran. I'm well taken care of. I can't say that they don't take care of their veterans because I'm well taken care of. And if I needed to get an increase and all that other stuff, or if I had problems, or I can go to any hospital, show my VA card, and I'm going to get, attended to as need be. So I can't say that because the VA does take care of me. I would say that if you're not willing to walk into the VA hospital and make it to your appointments and do what you need to do through VA, then goes for anything. If you're lazy, you ain't going to get nothing accomplished. It don't matter. They're not going to walk up to you and say, hey, are you a veteran? Okay, well, let's put you in the van and take you over here. You still got to put in the legwork because you're an adult. They can't force you to come to the VA hospital. They can't. You got to want the assistance. And most of the ones that don't want the assistance by the VA is because they don't want the assistance. It ain't that they're not taken care of at all. $75K a year, tax free. That to include other incentives. Yeah, I can't complain. Free health care for life. It's a fact. It's a fact. But I got to get ready to VA saved his life. Yes, VA was the ones that did the surgery on me up there in Buffalo, New York, when I had to have the stomach surgery done. If any of y'all remember that if they didn't do the emergency surgery, I could have lost my life because I had basically my body was producing poison because my stomach had a basically like something growing on it, right? And guess who saved my life? The VA hospital in Buffalo, New York. Well, Albany, New York. And ever since they did my surgery, I haven't had any stomach pains ever. So big ups to the VA. Because yeah, they saved my life. They saved my life when I was in the truck. Felt like somebody was just gut shotting me in my stomach. Felt like somebody was literally on my intestines, just turning them joints. Yeah. And I looked to see what the closest VA hospital was up there in Albany. I found one up the street. I drove my truck with the flatbed on there over to the hospital, walked in, and they had to do emergency surgery. Okay. Had to go underneath it within like the 2 hours. So my mom wasn't even there yet. They had to hurry and do the surgery. I didn't have family there at all. So, which would have been crazy because if I wouldn't have made it through, actually, I was saying if I would have stayed in the truck like a little bit more time, like overnight, that shit could have killed me. So it's a good thing because the VA hospital saved my life. I sat in that hospital bed. Y'all remember the pictures? I was in that hospital for like a week, 2 weeks before I came home. A week or two. So yeah, appreciate that, Apocalypse. Yeah, man. They looked out for me up there in Albany, New York, man. I'll never forget that, man. That was a blessing. But yeah, I got to get ready to head to my bowling league. We do have a topic. I just want to show you guys here real quick what you guys had selected on my YouTube thing for us to talk about here tonight. I ain't got time to do it today. Or if I do, I'll probably try to do it later on tonight when I get done with bowling league, but that normally ends about 10. But here's what I put out as a survey and asked you guys what topic you guys want me to talk about today. 16% of y'all said being local truck driver. 20% said leasing numbers. 8% said hiring drivers. Wanting to grow a fleet, 16%. And then the most majority people wanted to know what I need to know when buying a truck. All right. So that's what I'm going to touch on the next podcast. I don't know. I think it's going to be too late tonight. By the time I finish with my league, I think it's going to be like 10 o'clock. So we'll have to try to do that on Thursday. And I say Thursday because Wednesday I fly to Baton Rouge to go get my son. So there won't be a Wednesday show. Thursday, it should be resuming back to the show at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today was a little early because I got to go to my bowling league, which we'll do every Tuesday early around 4 o'clock. All right. I know I ain't able to give y'all 2 hours tonight, but I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me, each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. And to the content creators out there, man, listen, I ain't telling y'all to kiss and make up. I ain't telling y'all to like each other or do none of that. But what I am telling y'all to do is just be honest. Be honest with your crowd. Be honest, and most importantly, be honest with yourself. All right. These people, I ain't gonna lie to you. Most of these people, out of 100%, I would say about 80 to 85% are here to learn something. Whether it's they're here to learn from you talking about something financial to give them freedom, or to give them just that little bit of extra little notch that they need to gain some type of financial freedom. They're here to learn something. Okay. They're here to learn something. I promise you. So stay focused, do what you need to do, but end of the day, just stay honest. Okay. Honesty and integrity. I promise you, it's going to get you a long way in life. All right. So to the next one, man. Salute. Y'all stay up, and thank y'all so much for rocking with me.
Thank you for listening to the Trucking with LoShawn Parks Podcast Show. Be sure to like, share, and hit that subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on IG at LoShawn Parks and Facebook LoShawn Parks. Until next episode, keep it trucking.